Hi, today we're going to talk about a quick tip involving subtotals on pivot tables. So we're going to start where we left off. We're going to copy this guy down just so we can edit the pivot table. And we're going to create a scenario where we're using a table-like formatting, a flat formatting for pivot tables. And that will make this use case a little bit more apparent. So to do that, I'm going to make this pivot table oriented around geography. We're going to pick the territories. And then as I add more things, I'm going to add, let's see, country and deal size. It's hard to see because of clipping here, but there you go, deal size, we'll put that under country. So this is an okay format, but we actually want to play around with a different format option that is actually extremely useful, and that's under report layout, show in tabular form. And then usually it goes along with that is you say repeat all items. And you can see we have all these subtotals here that we don't want. So we're going to turn those off for the moment. Now you see we have territory, we have countries, and then for each country we have deal size. This approach is particularly helpful when you're trying to change a pivot table's format to turn it into another kind of table that you can edit and work with in a better way. So we're going to move this over a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set up columns that would require or want subtotaling. So we're going to have years as the first column order. And then under that, we're going to put quarters. Quarter ID right here. Now, we have this blank issue, which we've solved in another video, so we're going to solve that real quick. We're just going to go to the first thing here, and we're going to go to label filtering. We're going to say does not equal. I'm going to type in the word blank with parentheses around it. And that will solve that problem. Then we're going to go here, not forget to make sure this is set, but then also make sure that we have allowed multiple filters per field, which we've already done because we copied this pivot table. So now when we scroll down, we'll see we don't have any blanks, and we also don't have any blanks in the columns. So we have our years and we have our quarters, but let's say we want a subtotal. We want, like, for every, at the end of the year, we want a subtotal for 2016. So we might be confused by this because whereas with grand totals, you can sort of set whether they're for columns or rows and all that stuff. For subtotals, it's pretty much just on or off and where they are. So if we put on bottom of group, you'll see that we have our subtotal column that we wanted. But what we don't have, what we also have rather, is subtotals on all these categories. And if we don't want those, we're kind of at a standstill. And I actually ran into this problem recently for a project, and I found there's actually a really simple solution, which is the point of this video. You would right-click on the different things you don't want a subtotal for, and you would go to Field Setting, and then right here, under Subtotals and Filters, you can either leave it on Automatic, which is what we have now, or turn this to None. And when you say None, that will disappear. So I can just go to all the ones I don't want a subtotal for, click None, and they go away. Perfect. Now I have the format I want, and I have subtotals on the columns the way I want them. You could even do vice versa. There's a lot of different optionality here, but the point is you can control how subtotals behave in Excel pivot tables. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, please consider subscribing and sharing with a friend. Thanks so much and have a great day.